Today we're going to be talking about The Walking Dead Season 9, the famous PIKE scene, who I think is going to die, death predictions. Right, so if you guys have read the comics or know anything about the comics, you'll know that there is a very famous scene where quite a few major characters die. There's about 12 of them, I think, all lined up on pikes, their heads, and I'm going to be talking about that today, in the show, not the comics, that is. Right, so let's get into the list. So number 5, I think, by the way, I'm going to be putting this into order, so like number 5 will be the least likely I think is going to die, out of my list that is, and then number 1 will be the most likely. Number 5, I've got King Ezekiel, simply because in the comic he is the last person to be shown, and he is on the pike, dead. So if you read the comic you'll be able to see that. I'll show it on screen now. I think King Ezekiel is going to die because simply in the comics he dies the same way. He is seen right at the end, number 12 on the list, out of all 12 people that died in the comics. And yeah, that's his comic book death, and I feel like that's going to happen to him back on the show. Although I feel he is the least likely out of my list to die. Right, so for number 4, I think it's going to be Tara. Tara is my favourite character in the show right now. I find her really funny. A lot of people dislike her, and that's why I've put her at number 4. Personally, I don't want her to die, but I know a lot of people do. Tara is a very unlikable character in the show for some reason. A lot of people that I speak to seem to really hate Tara, and when I look online everyone seems to be like forwarding hate towards her. But a reason I don't think she's gonna die is because all the other leaders in the show have pretty much died. Like, we've got Rick who died, we've got other people that have died and stuff. We've just had Jesus who died, who was very close to Tara, and I feel like if they killed Tara it would be a bit too much right now. I think they're gonna space it out. I reckon she'll die next season maybe. Right, so for number 3, I've got Father Gabriel. I feel like he might get his comic book death where he falls off the water tower, I believe it is, and his leg gets caught in a ladder. But I do feel that his time has kind of ran out right now, and I feel he could take one of the spots for one of the pikes. I feel like his death might be swapped for another character. I feel like another character might fall off the tower instead and get their leg caught, but I'm not sure who at the moment. Right, number 2 I've got listed as Luke. A lot of people have been speaking about Luke, saying he might die on the pike or in another way, but a lot of people are saying he might die this season. To be honest, I like Luke as a character, but because he is new, I don't feel like he has enough like plot armor to the other characters. I feel like he is quite vulnerable at the moment, and it could be quite easy for them to kill him off. And of course, for number 1, I have Rosita. She dies in the comics in the same way on the pikes, and in the comics she was pregnant when she died, and a few episodes ago we found out that Rosita is actually pregnant, and I feel that Rosita could have the same death that she had in the comics. Well, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I hope that my predictions are correct, apart from Tara, because, well, I don't really care about the other characters so much. King Ezekiel I'd be a bit annoyed if he died, but Tara's the main one that I don't want to die. I'd be very interested to see how Father Gabriel goes. I don't know if he's going to go in this pike scene or if he's going to go later in his water tower scene. I'm not sure how it's going to go. Right, so yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.